What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and we are back with another tutorial type video. I'm going to do my best to explain the Infinity System. Now, if you look just above my powers on the left-hand side of the screen, it says P1, Unspent Infinity Points. So we're going to go ahead and press up on the D-pad, and that's going to bring us right to the Infinity System. Now, the Infinity System looks a teeny bit different than it does on PC. But the same gist, it has the same kind of gist to it. So you have the 6 stones of the Infinity Gauntlet. You have the Mind Gem, the Power Gem, the Reality Gem, the Soul Gem, the Space Gem, and the Time Gem. Each of them have different powers that will be assigned to your character. So these Infinity Points are earned across all of your characters. So while you're constantly leveling your characters, you're also earning experience towards your Infinity Points. And you can kind of see that down in the bottom left corner, experience to next Infinity Points. So I've already spent some Infinity Points on Nova under the Mind Gem. Right here, we have Deep Thought, and your superior mental abilities afford you more Nova Force. So I've spent I think I've spent 12 Infinity Points on Deep Thought. That gives me plus 30 Nova Force. I can, at any time, press R3, and that's going to refund them right back. So I have 19 Infinity Points total. So what we want to do is we want to assign these as we see fit. There are a number of different options. The Mind Gem you can get right here. Plus 0.2 for critical damage, cost of 1 point. All of them have different costs required, and it tells you that points required under each one. Deep Thought gives you plus 5 spirit, which is your energy. That's how much your special powers cost. So I have always invested pretty heavily here, especially with characters that are a little weak when it comes to spirit. I run out of spirit quite frequently. A character like Hulk, probably not going to need it. Same thing with Deadpool. You're probably not going to need to invest here because their resources tend to be pretty unlimited. If you're running out of spirit with those guys, you're probably doing something wrong. Or you're just milking all your super expensive powers. Anyway, right here you get plus 0.1 critical damage. Critical hit damage. The Mind Gem Infusion, your attacks have a 5% chance to deal 225 mental damage, 113 per point of intelligence up to 3. And then here's the one that I like to save for the most, is Intelligence. Plus 1 Intelligence. Unleash unfathomable brilliance from the depths of your mind. So one thing to consider is when you invest in intelligence, that's going to help you level up a little faster. It's going to give you a little bit of a boost to your XP. So I end up investing pretty heavily in the bottom rank of all the different ones. So power, as you would imagine, all of these are going to be pretty much strength. Brutal damage, brutal strike chance, base damage versus enemies with weakened status. Your attack have a 5% chance to deal 337 physical damage. And then strength, plus 1 to strength. Obviously, these cost 25 points. I don't have enough for that here on the console. Then you go to Reality Gem. This is energy-based. I'm not going to read them all. Ultimate power cooldown. 0.5 base damage with signature powers. Energy, which gives you, more damage over with your energy powers. More of your range type stuff. Fighting gives you better fighting abilities. A lot of your melee characters are going to have better chance to do some stuff. Health on hit, healing received. So they're all little boosts that you can do. Now, you don't have to use this. And I probably should have started off by saying this is unlocked once you get your first character to level 60. Probably should have led with that. I do apologize. Durability, plus 1 durability. With these, you've got deflect chance, base health. This is one that I invest in a little bit too. I'll give myself a boost in health, and then defense rating, and then last but not least, the Time Gem gives you speed. So if you have characters that do a lot of dash-based abilities, this might be one you want to invest in. Minus 5% dash and teleport power cooldown. You know, when you're running out of dashes constantly, might be something, dodge chance, stuff like that. Now, something else you might notice if you look on the right-hand side of the screen, each gem has a certain bonus. So if you spend 50 infinity points in the Mind Gem, you're also going to get plus, when you hit with critical hit, regenerate 0.5% of your maximum health.
Hey, you want to tag along?
You know, when you spend 100 plus, increase the cost reduction by 10%. And then when you spend 150, you get +1 to all attributes. So that means that, you know, you're getting a +1 added to all of your abilities. So if we go back to,
hey, bub.
Where is it listed?
23 skidoo. Hey, bub.
Just bear with me here. Still getting used to where they have all this stuff listed. Inventory, buffs. All right, right here. If you look under stats, right now I currently have 3 for durability, 10 for strength, 3 for fighting, 2 for speed, 6 for energy, 3 for intelligence. So when you get +1 to all attributes, you get everything 1 across the board for all of those. So while it's not totally the same, actually, before I do what I was about to say, one of the things to consider, this unlocks at level 60, okay, across all characters. So one of the things I said in my first video is you want to speed your way to your first level 60 character ASAP. So if I switch my roster, and I'm just going to go to my lowest ranked character that I own, which is Black Widow, okay? So when I go to Black Widow, she is literally only a level 2. And we'll just do that. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. That's what I get. So she's literally only a level 2. And if I go into her skills, she has access to infinity. So you don't get this until somebody has access to infinity. So like if I go up to the Mind Gem, you know, I can sit here and add point, add point, add point, add point, add point, back. And just like that, I already have, you know, level 5 for, you know, mental focus. So that means I'm getting +1% critical damage. This might not seem like it's very much, but, you know, it all adds up over time. So, and what I was about to say is, it might not seem like this is very much, but if I switch over to PC, I can show you what you can build up to over time. All right, so like I said, not totally the same because we've got all sorts of different, you know, graphics and whatnot. But if we pull up our powers, you'll notice we have the infinity system here as well. Now, I haven't spent any of my infinity points with Ultron, and looks like I'm actually pretty close to maxing it out over here. So, you know, you see I can sit here and I can spend pretty freely with Ultron. I think I can bring everybody up to like 6. This is typically how I do it. All right, so there we go. We'll do that. And then if I want, it used to be this was like pet damage, but if I wanted to with Ultron, I could, let's see. He's a summoner. Well, he can be a summoner. So there's one of these. I think they actually matched them. Yeah, so I think they ended up actually matching them with Omega. It used to be one of these was for summoners. This one right here specifically was for summoners. But if I wanted to, I could go ahead and just spend the rest of my 14 points here and watch what happens right there when I hit accept. So now I'm up to 942 instead of 907 for Spirit. This is the meter. You can change it between things. So this is for infinity points. And then this is for shield supply points, which are awesome. So basically when I go back to powers, or I'm sorry, when I go into his up here, you can see I went to 24 durability, 21 strength, 17 fighting, 13 speed, 20 energy, and 18 intelligence. So that is going to get me a lot more XP. Now, one of the things that you can do is obviously as you reach level 60, and as you level up, you're going to get more XP. So you're not earning XP at the same rate at level 1 as you are at level 60. So one of the benefits of playing at level 60 is earning infinity points a little bit faster. That's definitely the best way to do it, because your character. I actually don't think I have any characters that aren't level 60 right now. So if I go down through my character list, oh no, I'm lying. I have Ant-Man who I'm working on for Cosmic, but all my characters I keep at level 60 when I get them there. So you can kind of see how I've progressed with them. But each character has access to the same amount of infinity points. So, that's kind of where we're at. I just got Rocket Raccoon to red. And Star-Lord I'm working on for Cosmic. So I only have 2 characters that are not 60 at this point. So they're like Star-Lord especially. He's going to earn less XP than Storm right now. So if I go out there and fight with Storm, she's going to get more XP. So anyway, that's pretty much what we're looking at as far as the Infinity system. It's pretty straightforward, but I've had some questions about it. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit more. Hopefully this video is informative. And yeah, that's my hero roster. So if you have any questions, leave them in the chat below. Hopefully that helps for you, and we'll see you.